almost like nothing happened. What the heck? It's like I didn't just stop recording and keep going, because that's what I'm going to do for most of these. It's like stop, like there will be times when there's going to be like a bit in between, and that's usually when I'm not going to be like immediately saying exactly what I was just talking about. Yep, there we go. And now we're level 4, so that healed me. That was a good time. I was probably dying. Probably about to die completely, but, oh, right. Weapons. We're going to take off those fragmentation grenades, and we're going to pull up this shotgun. Basically, the whole reason of not having grenades on inside is because I am terrible. I'll accidentally press the button. I'll basically end my life. Oh, good, good. British occupations. That's good. Oh gosh, this is the revolution. Can I take any of their stuff? Can I take any of their fake muskets and things? No? Wow, they're like really getting into this. Like, I'm serious. Like, this museum must have been like a great place to be at. This really must have been like a good one. And they don't have anything left either, so that's kind of fun. Oh. Men of Middlesex. Does that mean like middle class, or they just like literally just like they're talking about it and they're like you have average sex. That's what it is. I sincerely hope they're talking about
I'm in.
Wow. I want to point out that that doesn't happen usually ever. And I'm taking that because I'm going to need it later, but more importantly, I would take it anyway because, like, you know, it just makes sense to take more things as like a survival situation, I guess this is. This is kind of like a survival situation. Like, this isn't really a survival situation because my person hasn't realized that it's like a super insane survival situation. They just think that, like, literally everything just wants to kill them, and now apparently people do too. And they're kind of a little sad by that because they were kind of hoping that people would be the exception, but like they're not. They're like not the exception ever. Because, you know, people are crazy too. And so here we go. We're gonna go rock in here.
Let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get
Okay,
shot.
there's somebody here. Oh. Okay, that's fun. We're gonna go around the corner here. Boom. Oh. Okay. I want to point out that I thought that guy still was alive. Short double barrel shotgun, whatever. Do I even want it? I do want the rate. I want those two things, but like I don't want anything else really. I don't need things. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. 90% of the time in this game, especially on this game mode, or like this difficulty, I should say, you don't need armor. Like, if your like game comes down to the fact that you needed armor to live, you were basically screwed anyway. Like, you should never, like, armor does stuff for you, but like it doesn't do enough. Also, they're like breaking in. That's kind of like a little sad. Okay. Oh, there we go. There's one. One shot. 2 shots. 3 shots. Okay, so there's trap settlers in here. I'm gonna swap over to my pistol now. Okay, so there's some stuff going on. I look weird. I'll put it that way. I don't know who I am either, really, truly. Who is this? Perception bobblehead. Okay, what's my perception? Let's look at this. Yeah, so my perception's never gonna get that high. As a note, what I was checking there is like if it was at 10 or something like that. Basically, if it's at like 9, I'm not gonna pick it up, and I'm gonna try and like level up before doing that, because then that means I get like 11 passively. Glad to help. Basically, I'm just glad to help. Sure. What's your probs, dude?
Please, go on.
A month ago, there were 20 of us.
Okay, well, you're just dying. It sounds like you have a terrible life.
Sounds really...
Thanks.
That's great.
Good idea.
Sturgis?
Sturge.
There's a crashed vertibird.
Okay,
up on
there's a
the roof.
vertibird. It's a giant,
Old
like...
school.
Yeah,
Pre-war.
okay, look, we don't
Well,
need to care about it.
looks like one of its
And then there's power armor as well.
I like it.
Basically, of course you would. Naturally. Like, it's a good idea. It's not a bad idea.
I know,
Look,
right?
it also has the
Can't
suit,
be
which
pal.
is good. So basically, it's a good idea.
I'll help if I
It's
can.
not a bad idea. It's
we
a
can't
bad
get
idea
blood.
is going out there
I
like
think-
how they are. Yeah, I already have it.
Actually,
So I already have the fusion
Well,
core.
all right.
Look, I had the fusion core. It would have told me to go back down. Nothing would have happened. It would have just been a little bit of like,
we need help.
Mama
And get
Murphy's a little
bolt roller?
scary.
What
But
are you going to do
I'm.
next? Jump angry.
So like the awkward thing with Mama Murphy is like, I'll let it come up when like it comes up. But like, Mama Murphy basically is kind of a little cray cray. Like she does some crazy things, but like she gets actual. She's actually like. When she does the crazy thing, right? She actually has like good, I guess, like things that happen. Like it's never a bad thing when Mama Murphy like comes in there. Okay, okay. So I have a gun nut as an option. I also have a scrapper. I have science. I have chems. I'm not gonna take chems in this game, so it doesn't matter about that. I do want this. Let me see what this top thing is. Much more quickly. Goodness. I do want that. I do want that. I do want it. Nerd Rage, I can't level up for a long time, but whatever. I think I'm gonna need I'm not doing Rifleman. I want to kind of do this one, but I don't have something to take advantage of it. And like before anybody thinks the minigun's that's over here. Minigun's way over here. I think I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go Commando eventually, but I don't want to go Commando yet. I want to go Commando later. Range sneak attacks and then melee sneak attacks. Quick hands, reload faster. Volt tackle, that's kind of weird, but like whatever. Intelligence, where is my intelligence? I think I just want to go. I kind of want to get Life Giver just because I'm a little scared that I'm gonna die all the time. So I think I'm gonna kind of. Oh no, wait, I could just do Perception. That also gives me life. I don't need that. I don't need that. Yeah, there's literally nothing I need from like any of these other options. So, really, I don't want to waste it though. I kind of want to. Yep, we're just gonna go medic because I think that's always a useful thing. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go use a stem pack. Literally just instant use of it. So there's that. This goes to the Commonwealth, and I would check what time I'm at, but I have literally no idea how long each of these are gonna be. So they're probably gonna be generally between 10 and like 30 minutes. That's the general length that it's gonna be. Probably shoot for 20 each time, but like, you know, sometimes it will go longer. Sometimes I will just completely forget that I'm basically running out of time, so to speak. We're gonna enter this. Gotta throw this thing in here. So I'm gonna point something out to you. There is an easy way of winning this. There's a very easy way of winning this combat here. And the way of winning this combat here is, contrary to popular belief, like watch, like most people think, okay, I'm gonna grab this minigun here, right? And they're going to they're gonna be like sitting there and they're like, oh, first of all, that's really nice. Satisfying even. Contrary to popular belief, the easiest way to die here is to just go down there with them. Now you might be sitting there like, why? I mean, like, you're literally in this power armor, right? And like you're able to basically take like 1.5 million damage, right? That's like the easy way to think that you're just gonna.
Come on, I got places to be.
That's the easy way to think that you're going to like win. Is just drop down there and think that you're gonna just kill everything. The best idea is to stay up here. It's the best. It's literally the best option. And that's because you may have a harder time hitting, right? This, you're like sitting here like, oh no, it's hard to hit. It's a terrible time. But like, if you check the health in like the bottom left right here, I'm at 80 still, so I'm still doing great, right? And it's because, even though I have all this stuff, by the way, I'm going to switch weapons so that way I don't like, run out of ammo, so to speak. But,
Did you see that? There you are.
Oh, yeah, I gotta reload, sorry.
Now you're mine.
Yeah, this is, by the way, the literal. This is like a terrible gun, by the way. Now they're closer. I can go switch back, but basically, don't go down there. That's the moral of the story here. Pro tip from somebody who played on this difficulty: don't go down there. Why don't go down there? That thing, that thing right there. That is why you don't go down there, kids. Because you see that? That's how you die. That's basically how you die. That thing right there. You sit there and you go. You just shoot at it. You just shoot at it a lot. And you don't take damage from falling. So, like, that's another thing. Like, you don't take damage from falling in these giant suits. So, most people would just be like, I'm gonna just hop off and, like, just feel like the best person. But, like, don't. Don't do it. Don't go down there. It's a bad idea. It's a bad time. Everybody dies. It's bad. Don't do it. Just don't. Don't do that. Now, you think to yourself, now, you see, I'm sitting up here and I'm like, okay, I think that he's probably about dead, right? I think he's about dead. But the real question is, okay, so I think he's about dead, right? So I drop down. And I know he's going to come at me now. Like, he's guaranteed to just come over here now. And, like, I don't want to... Oh, that was really awkward. That was kind of like, I thought that was a bomb or something. It was not. There's just a bunch of stuff down here. So I'm mildly dehydrated for lack of water. So I'm just going to go into here, eat something. I don't know. Squirrel on a stick. And that should, quote-unquote, make me have more health. And even though it didn't heal me, make me have more health, right? I gotta find this thing before it kills me. Playing a game. Playing a game with it. Oh, that's it. That's it right there. Okay, so we're now out of bullets. And we barely made it. There we go. That's how we did it, kids. You thought that was hard? Use a stim pack to heal somebody. Well, I'll use a stim pack to heal somebody. Well, basically, the moral of the story is here. Don't engage a Deathclaw. Ever. Don't do that. That's a bad time. That's how you kill a Deathclaw, kids. You stay up there. You don't start on the bottom. Even though I barely injured him from the top. Like, I barely injured him. I thought I did more damage than that. But, it doesn't matter. Basically, don't be like, a Deathclaw. Let me just run up at it. Even in this thing, don't do it. Don't be doing it. So I'm gonna hop out. And I'm gonna see if I'm over encumbered. I am. Okay, well I am. So, inventory, we're just gonna drop this minigun. And now we're not over encumbered anymore. Wow. Also your max carry capacity gets increased in those things, so like you can carry more. That's why like I wasn't limping when I had it on. Can I jump up here? Is that possible? No, it's not. Okay. Well, or I'm sorry. I don't know how to. Let's not even start with like you can't. You probably can, but not for me. Not for me. 4. I don't think I set the other one on anything yet, but I do know 4 is still the same because I did not change that. Did not mess with that. So Preston's probably in here. He's probably going to be like, hey, good job, way to help, way to be the best, ever, best around. No one's ever going to keep you down. But no, that's not how I work. Mama Murphy, best person right there. Short call.
That was a pretty amazing.
Feelings mutual. You did terrible, but I don't want to make you, like, hate me.
When we first met, you said you were glad to help.
I am.
Well, you did. And we owe you our lives.
You do. You gave me 50 fusion cells and 100 bottle caps for that.
You're welcome.
Their lives are literally worth
Well,
50
since you say
bullets
that,
and 100
Maybe
caps.
you'll come to
Okay, sure.
All right, Garvey.
Sure, help me.
Please tell me. I knew it.
Uh,
Great. That's... Look.
No, Mama Murphy, we talked about this. That junk, it's gonna kill you.
the junk is gonna kill you. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. The junk is gonna kill her. Basically, she takes drugs to, see the future, so to speak. And, like, normally in a game, you would sit there and be like, okay, that sounds like literally just a way for them to, like, get drugs off you, right? They pawn drugs off you, they give you, like, something really dumb. This game does, like, another way of doing it. This one says, basically, she can have visions. She can have visions. Yeah, they're talking about it right here.
Hold on.
Okay, so they're arguing about it, but basically, Mama Murphy here, she actually does see the future when she's high, like she's stoned. It's dumb, but basically it gives you a different, like, modifiable thing, which is basically, do I drug Mama Murphy the heck to get it so that she can tell me about, like, what I should do? And it's kind of interesting, and I believe that if you use her too much, like, I think if you give her too many drugs, she does die. Like, she just dies because of, like, the drug overdose, because, like, it's a lot of drugs that you basically end up shoving into her if you do it that way. But, like, I don't think it's a problem, as in, like, I don't think that, I think I've only used her once. I think one time I used her because I was curious as to, like, what she would do, like, if I gave her something, right? And she gives you, she tells you about it, like, cryptically and everything, but for your task, you get a bonus. You get something that helps you do your task better, like, whatever the next thing is. So even if you already know what to do, so to speak, it's still a good thing, because you, like, get a bonus for it. What? Dog, did you just pick up a hat?
How you doing, buddy?
Tricks?
Hey, boy.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, you are so good. That is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie. That, gosh, this dog is great.
First time I've seen one of these things up close. I'm very glad it's already dead.
Oh, really? You too? I'm glad it's dead too. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm going back to Sanctuary Hills. Here's what's gonna happen. Here's what's gonna happen here. They're coming to Sanctuary Hills. They're taking their time, right? I'm gonna go to the under area. Clear it out, right? This little under area over here. Clear it out. Pick up all the bottles. Head back to Sanctuary Hills and basically sleep plus what is it? Fill these up in the vault, because I can go in the vault as many times as I want. I can go in there, I can leave, I can do whatever I want basically in there. But, like, whenever you go into the vault, right, it's not, there's nothing down there. There's nothing that can be done. Like, these people should technically be able to, like, go into the vault and just live there. That should be where they should live. But, like, it's dumb. It doesn't do that for people. Okay. Got that guy. Where's the other guy? There's one right there. Why is he not? You coming up? Coming up, dude? Hmm? Okay, well, that was a little awkward. Okay, well, there we go, there we go. So, here we go. Gonna come down here. I'm not sure if I want to, like... Oh, that was painful. I'm not sure if I want to, show me walking back in the vault or not. Like, I can just tell you that I did it. Like, I don't know. I feel like I do want to show it, though. I want to show, like, what happens when you go into the vault. Like, it's nothing bad or anything, but it's just, like, nothing changes from, like, when you were first in the vault, right? So it's literally just, like, an area where no matter what happens, like, it's always going to be the same. It doesn't repopulate with enemies. You can't sleep in it. Like, you can never sleep in the vault. Like, it literally just will never let you sleep in the vault. Also, by the way, over here is this secret, fusion core, which, by the way, like, if you noticed earlier, like, I had to get a fusion core for it. So technically you can get up to 2 fusion cores for this early area with, like, minimal effort to get the fusion cores. So, like, you can continue on really easily and go from there. But, like, I really like Dogmeat. He's kind of... Is it Dogmeat? Oh, man, I can actually check his name now, can't I? No! They didn't tell me the name of the dog yet. Is it Mama Murphy who tells me the name of the dog? I don't want it to be dog for the whole game. I don't want it to literally just say, yes, you have a dog here traveling with you. Yeah, also, bottom right, I'm literally almost halfway, with my things. Almost halfway. Oh, I didn't even pick up the drifter outfit off this guy, which is technically what I should be wearing right now. I should be wearing the drifter outfit because it kind of does better. Oh, wait, no, it doesn't, because I can put raider leathers on top of me. Whatever. Whatever, I'm putting on the drifter outfit. Drifter. Raider leathers. Where's the drifter outfit? Drifter outfit. So the drifter outfit does that, right? So it does some good things, it does some bad things. Like, it does some nice, some bad, you know, the etc. of, like, all normal things. Raider leathers, okay. These things, okay. They don't really weigh too much. Drifter, oh, the drifter outfit's like 10, though. I don't really like things that weigh 10. Do I have anything that's like junk that just weighs a crap ton? Deathclaw hand. Wow, look at that. Almost like you just ask about something that is like super heavy. You just find something that's super heavy. Yeah, that's the definition of something super heavy. I'm still gonna get rid of the raider leathers, or the drifter outfit, I should say. I should put the raider. Oh no, it won't let me put the raider leathers on top of that. Okay, well. If it won't let me put the raider leathers on top of it, it won't let me do it. But yeah, I'm gonna head into here. I'm probably gonna sleep before anybody else gets up here, because, like, I need it, so to speak. Roast. Make boat flies. Deathclaw steak. Love that. That's delicious. Okay, well, that's how you do things. And, on this mode, basically, if you're hungry, you can't get the benefits of, you don't get the benefits of the food. So you can't heal off food until you're not hungry. And it's a little frustrating at times. Like, it basically means that you can't, like, chug food all the time and just be fine afterwards. I think I'm gonna actually go to the vault first. I'm gonna go to the vault. I think I'm gonna also stop after I save. I quote-unquote save, because basically I have to rest to save. So I think I'm gonna stop after that. And I'm gonna call it a day and an actual day. So, like, I'll start later whenever that happens. But, like, it will be an actual day. Like, I'll actually start, man, I'll start probably tomorrow and continue on. But, like, you know, maybe the next day. Maybe the next day. Or in the next day. Or the next day. Or the next day. New Coca-Cola bottles. So I just want to point out that, like, they just have a bunch of bottles sitting around, right? And, like, that's how you go down. So, you're just gonna go back down into the vault and live your life, you know? But, like, I don't know, there's so many vaults that have, like, sick things that happen in them, that, like, this vault has a lot of weird, dumb things going on in it because of, like, the cryo freezing. But, like, in past games, there have been, like, other things that happen, except for 3. I cannot even begin to tell you that I think in 3, the entire purpose of your vault was just a vault. It was literally just a vault. There was no test going on in 3. I don't think 3 had a test. I think 3 was literally just, it was just a normal vault. And, like, there is a vault in here that's kind of similar to that. Like, it's kind of like, oh, this is just a normal vault, right? And then you find out that it's not just a normal vault. But, like, I think in 3, it literally was just a normal vault. So, here we go. We walk over to this thing. Fill up some water bottles. And I'm basically just going to spam this button until it doesn't let me fill up any more water bottles. Then, spoiler alert, this is the only, like, only in vaults can you get purified water from a drinking fountain. Everywhere else, there is no purified water from it. Okay, so look, I'm properly hydrated. I can now start healing. And, like, that's all I'm going to drink, by the way. I'm not going to, like, do anything else with that. But basically, that's how you can, like, do this. And it's kind of, it gets hard, especially in the beginning. Like, the early game, it's super hard in this mode. The late game, it's like every other game. It's where you have way too much stuff. And, like, the only difference in the late game for this is when you die, you have to remember that you should have saved way sooner than you did. Like, that's actually, like, a guarantee. Like, me, in this one, I didn't save. I still haven't saved. So, technically speaking, if I were to die, like, if I were to go up here and Deathclaw was sitting right outside, and I died, I'd have to fight the Deathclaw. I'd have to go to, like, Sanctuary, do all those things all over again. And it's because on this mode, it's literally, like, you have to rest. It's supposed to be, like, realistic, so, like, you know, you only save when you rest or when you quit the game. And if you ever quit the game, it saves at the spot that you quit, but it doesn't save. It, like, basically gives you, like, a temp save instead of, like, a full save if you, like, slept. It's, like, basically, like, you won't lose your progress if you do something. So, also, don't think there's actually a bed for me to sleep in here, but I'm gonna go see if I can find. No, there's no bed in here. That's right, I have to make a bed. So technically, I didn't have the option to sleep earlier, which I probably should have had, but whatever. You're an allied to this settlement. Can I just have them stop for a second? How am I not allied to this settlement, Preston?
I'm glad you decided to come with us.
Of course. Okay, I live here.
What do you mean?
I lived here.
About 200 years ago.
Damn. You say you were.
I don't want to talk about it, really.
No worries. Anyway.
Glad you're here. Of course. Wow, just give him an awkward stare for a little bit.
I've had word.
Okay. I will help the settlements. You know what? Sure. I'll help when I help. I should be allied to the settlement now, so, like, there's that. Oh, look at all that XP. Look at all that XP. When is it gonna stop? Am I gonna level up? Oh no, it didn't level me up. That's dumb. Okay, so it's gonna tell me basically how to, how does one make things, and I'm gonna basically make a bed. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm gonna sleep for, I think 8 hours is what is it? No, it will only let me do 4. So I'm gonna do 8 hours, but it's only gonna let me do 4. It's basically gonna say the bed sucks. I think. No, let me get the full 8 hours. I guess the bed was not trash.
Do you have a moment?
I'm well rested.
For helping us out in
don't mention it, dude.
Don't mention it.
You have no idea.
Right?
My son.
He's gone. I
I
understand.
understand how you feel.
I lost someone too.
You and I.
Yeah, cool. Wow, that was uplifting. He's just like, we gotta carry on for other people, not us. And I'm like, oh, that's a cool thing to do. Okay, I'm probably fed. Now, everything is taken care of. Everything's in the green. I'm gonna level up. What are we gonna get? Do I want the medic? I don't want the medic. I do want commando now. It wouldn't have helped me earlier. It still won't help me now. But I do want commando. Does anybody in here sell things? No one in here sells things. That's my thought on that. That's my thought on that process. I said I was gonna stop, didn't I? I think I'm gonna move a little closer before I stop. I said it. They're gonna just be like, you want to make this place actually defensible? And, like, can we live off the land here? That's basically what they're going to say. That's literally the conversation they're going to have with me, is we need to make this place able for us to live. And I don't care. I do care, but I don't care. What quest do I have going on here? The first step. No. Go to the... Yeah. Actually, yeah. That's where I want to go. I don't know what this place is. This person doesn't know what the place is. I have played more than once. I know what place this is. Diamond City is the main city that you go to. But, like, I want to point out that I just have a marker on my map, which tells me exactly where to go. And, like, that's actually one of the weirdest things about games, is that they just tell you where to... Oh, is this evil? I hope it is not evil, because I am going to go over here. And I've already saved, so technically speaking, if I die here, I'm just going to not go here the second time. No, this isn't evil. They're lit up. They're lit up. This is essentially, this is a settlement. Yeah, this is the settlement. Where is the people? I want to point out that no one has greeted me since I've walked in here, and that's kind of like a little bit of a scary moment. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Is this yellow paint? I kind of want to steal the yellow paint. Okay, hold up, hold up, hold up. Dang it! Okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind. It all doesn't matter anymore. Basically, there's a quest that basically you have to make a bunch of, like, green paint, for. And there's tons of just paint just laying everywhere. But, like...
New here? Well, if you've got anything worth trading, you can talk to me.
Oh, great.
All right.
I want to unload everything. Weapons, yep. 1, 2. I don't like mines. I think that I shouldn't have this many cocktails on me. These pistols are dumb. I should only have 1 security baton. Baton. Oh my gosh, I said baton. Goodness. Apparel. Yeah, get rid of all these things. I do not want this leg. Don't know why I got it. Got a ring. You want to buy it off me? It's from some guy I used to be married to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I have drugs on me, which I'm technically not going to ever use, but I don't want to sell yet because, like, although I'm not going to use them, right? It's still probably not a great idea to just sell them off early because drugs are like another way of trading. They're like another good way of expressing that you have money, so to speak. Like they're a good currency. They're like gems. They're like gems in like Skyrim. They're like the gems of Skyrim where you sit down and go, ah yes, good. Ratty skirt. There's charisma in that ratty skirt. Also armor. Want to point that out. And she has crap. But I am going to take all the caps and basically make myself lighter because of it. That's it. That's it. That's what I came here for. Well, I think I'm going to end it here, so to speak. Yeah, I'm going to end it here. So, we're going to actually just end and then end. So, there we go.